What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Godzilla vs Kong 2020. As we know, as the time of recording this video, Warner Bros. Pictures and Legendary Pictures have not delayed this movie. As we know, it was coming out in November and there was no real competition. But now, because everything is pushing around, all the other movies have been delayed or they've been pushed back, this movie might not actually come out this year, but hopefully it will because they've already had reshoots. They've already changed the release date multiple times. So hopefully this movie will come this year. As you know, we've been keeping you up to date with the latest and greatest Godzilla vs Kong news, and we've got a big story for you today that's been going around the Godzilla vs Kong community. So if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos at the 100,000 subscriber mark. I will be doing something pretty darn cool. So the source for this video, like always, I give full transparency here, is coming from Godzilla/movies.com, and I will put it in the link down below so you can check these images out for yourself, because I'm not sure if I'm going to include the images exactly because it is technically a leak. Even though we are talking about toys, Warner Bros. Or Legendary might not like this. So let's get into it. So there's some images appeared from a toy company for Godzilla, Kong, Mega Kong, and Mega Godzilla. Not to be confused with Mecha. These are Mega. M-E-G-A, Mega, not Mecha. So let's get into it. So Godzilla looks pretty similar to how he did in King of the Monsters. And Kong looks different. So there is a watermark over the top that says Kaiju Kingdom ME. Now, I don't know if it's part of the watermark, but there is some battle damage in the middle. Now, because it says battle damage revealed on the left-hand side in a smaller picture inside the same frame, I'm presuming that is battle damage from a fight. Now, there's also the same, Kong has a gash on his left arm from the way I'm looking at it, and I don't think it's part of the watermark because in the other kind of image inside the image, it says battle damage revealed. So they both got battle damage. Now, on Kong's, he looks angry. He looks really, really angry. He has some kind of tree, but I'm hoping it's really a part of another Titan that he's destroyed or something like that, because everyone is already thinking he's going to do the tree. He's going to smash the tree into Godzilla's face. Now, Godzilla has some kind, I mean, is ice? It's some kind of ice. It looks like an ice attachment, presumably. It does say these are for 3 years old and plus. So toys are generally marketed at children. If you don't know, especially with big movies like the MCU, Avengers, they release so much merchandise. Sometimes companies make more money on merchandise than they do the actual movie. Spider-Man toy sales are so mad. Spider-Man makes more money in merch than he does in the movie. So that is why companies, and these do look confirmed and they do look pretty real. If they are official merchandise, that means then these characters, these Titans probably will appear in the movie. So then we have Mega, not Mecha, Mega Kong and Mega Godzilla. Now, Mega Kong looks freaking insane. He looks thick. He looks like he's being on some kind of anabolic. He looks huge. He looks freaking insane. Then you have Mega Godzilla. Now, he looks a bit bigger, and he almost has some kind of framework on his back. Now, if you do compare the two pictures, you do see he does have, I guess, the ice breath, the atomic breath, so to speak, on his back, but he also has something red, and I can't zoom in enough. I've tried to zoom in 800 times on my internet browser, and I can't read what it actually says. But I presume it's saying fire me or something fire try me. But yeah, I presume it's some kind of function of what it does, and it's essentially to make them look different. Now, what is worth saying for full transparency is just because these toys are here, it doesn't specifically mean they are going to appear in the movie. We already know that Mecha Godzilla is going to appear in this, so why would they have Mecha Godzilla, Mega Kong, and Mecha Kong? It doesn't make sense to add too many Titans that are exactly the same, but it is cool. I mean, Kong looks much bigger. We are expecting the standard Kong to be bigger because it's been a long time since we've really seen him. And based on comments from people attached to the movie, it does look like Kong is going to be so much bigger. Now, we do have a new kaiju, a new Titan, and I really wished it was a better picture, but we do have some information about who, what, how, or why this Titan is going to appear in this movie. So, for full transparency, I'm not 100% sure how you pronounce it. It's either Azuki or Nozuki, Nozuki. Now, to me, I'm not the best when it comes to the mythos of the MonsterVerse. I'm new to the MonsterVerse still, but I have watched all the movies and done some research. It looks to me like it's some kind of serpent snake with wings. But if you do look at the actual image on the toy, it looks like something is coming off him. Now, I'm expecting either Kong or Godzilla to absolutely smash this new Titan. But then again, I'm thinking, what is the point of introducing a new Titan for the Titan just to be killed off? It makes literally no sense. So could that be what they're doing? I'm not sure. But they are definitely introducing more firepower, more power in this movie. Whether these mega characters appear is neither here or there. I'm not sure. But the two toys that are in this, Mega Kong and Mega Godzilla, whilst we don't know if Mega Kong or Mega Godzilla will appear in this movie, it would make a lot of sense if they didn't appear in this movie. And there is also some Funko Pops appeared online for Godzilla and Kong. The official Funko Pop have appeared online. I'm not really sure when these Funko Pops will be out to buy, but like every major movie and every major celebrity and every major thing online, everything seems to get a Funko Pop. Now, the fandom for Godzilla is freaking insane. It really is insane, and we are very much looking forward to this movie whenever it's going to happen. We all know they are heading to Kong Skull Island, and a new monster is going to chase them. And the scroll crawlers are still going to be there, or are they? So, primarily, toy sales are there to make money. It doesn't exactly confirm that they are going to appear in the movie, but it does confirm that these are concept art, at least. Now, we don't know if these characters, if these Titans, if these Kaijus are going to appear in the movie differently, but based on these images, like I said, I'm not really sure as the time recording this, so I'm going to include it in the video because Warner Bros. Or Legendary Pictures might not like this kind of stuff. I don't know, but these images are absolutely everywhere. I was sent it by a few people on my Instagram at Warstu. So if you ever want me to cover stuff, just DM me stuff or send me stuff on Twitter. Now, I think these are very interesting. It's interesting that they've both got battle damage wounds. Now, as we know, if Kong and Godzilla are going to get into a fight, there is going to be some damage. We don't know when it's going to pick up, so to speak. Is it going to pick up straight after King of the Monsters? Is it going to be a few years later? I've not read anything that indicates that it's going to pick up like straight away, so I'm unsure. Now, as you know, I've spoke to someone that went to a test screener, so careful for spoilers. I don't want to ruin your life. But as I know, there is a new character in this movie. There is a mecha character in this movie, so not really sure if these Mega Kong and Mega Godzilla are going to appear in the movie, but it is going to be pretty cool when we finally do get to see what is going to happen. From what I've been told, this movie will meet your expectation. It really will. Apparently, it's only just under or just over 2 hours long. There was no post-credit scene in the test screening, but realistically, guys, they never really do that because they don't want to ruin anything later down the road. So I'm still very much looking forward to this movie. I do think this reveals, at least it reveals a new Titan. They're not going to introduce a toy for a serpent-looking snake, and Nozuki, if they're not going to introduce his character. As we know, also in this image, there is a scroll crawler. As we know, you can't go to Scroll Island without getting them. Is it a tree on the Kong toy? I don't know. I'm not really sure. As I said, guys, I guess you could say the quality isn't the greatest, so I can't really tell exactly what it is. But I thought I'd bring you this news as it has been very quiet for the Kong versus Godzilla or Godzilla versus Kong community. Now, what is interesting is the toy leak for the Funko Pop does reveal some interesting thing. So we have a Pop Kong for Angry Kong, a Pop Kong for King Kong with axe. We have a Pop Kong for Battle Worn Kong. We have a Pop Kong 10-inch, a Pop Kong Godzilla 10-inch, a Godzilla breathing fire. Interesting. And then we have a Godzilla, but then we have a Mecha Godzilla. So this does confirm that Mecha Godzilla is going to appear in the movie, just like your boy Warstu has said multiple times. Now, there isn't really any artwork or anything out, but that is a Funko Pop list that apparently leaked. Again, I'm looking on the same website, Godzilla-movies.com, and we have some official news of when the first trailer is coming. Warner Bros. And Legendary Pictures have finally revealed the official trailer release date for Godzilla vs. Kong on their up-and-coming installment of the Monsterverse. Has been long awaited by Kaiju fans for many years. So, thanks to an interview with Warner Bros. President of Worldwide Marketing, Blair Rich. In an interview, Rich was asked about the potential timetable for trailers for the company up-and-coming slate for films for Godzilla vs. Kong, and she responded by saying, "We are looking at hopefully sometime in April, but by early May for sure." So this gives us a timeline that the movie is not being delayed, because generally they start advertising the movie 6 months before it comes out. So I probably should have put this at the start of the video instead of the end, but I'll leave a timestamp in the description box so you can find it. So that's cool. So it's coming in the next 5 weeks. So that is freaking insane. As we know, it's past April the 1st, so there's no April 1st stuff. It's cool. So we know there's new Titans. We know a timeline for when the trailer will officially be released. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.